everybody's gonna work from home. Amazon sued for saying you bought movies that it can take away from you.
Oh, wait, Amazon says you can take the movies that you bought from them away from you?
Well, they're saying apparently, for well over a decade we talked about the problems of copyright compared to property, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, Amanda Caudell is suing Amazon for saying you've purchased a video download, which Amazon might disappear from your library whenever it wants.
If that's part of the contract, then that's part of the contract.
As the lawsuit makes clear, Amazon directly says that you are buying the movie as opposed to renting it from the lawsuit filing itself, and they point out in your account there's a listing of your video purchases and rentals, but the lawsuit claims when you purchase doesn't seem to behave like a real purchase. So your purchase is not a real purchase. If you're buying a movie on Amazon, you're not actually buying it to download it and keep it as a file on your computer. What you're doing is you're buying it to keep it on the Amazon servers that they can.
It's more like a rental.
Yeah, it's still a rental at the end of the day, but it's a longer term because they're keeping it on the cloud that's associated with your account. You know? But they could delete it at any point still because, you know, it's their server space you're taking up. It's crazy. That's crazy shit. What else is new? UN Academy database is hacked and 22 million users' information is for sale in the dark web. So if you use Unacademy, UNACADEMY, I don't know what it is. What's the website?
I don't know.
Is one of the more popular online learning platforms. Unacademy just got hacked. 22 million people's information is now up for sale. So if you have an Unacademy account, cancel your credit cards. Check in on your credit score. You know.
Yeah.
Unacademy.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for some
What is this?
Thor news?
Oh, it's Thor news.
2 minutes to midnight.
That's my favorite.
Doomsday Clock. Midnight Theater. On a Friday. Alright, I gotta let you know, I have not been handling this May energy well. Okay, we've been talking about Comet Swan, which is impressive. This brought to us by Corey Powell. But it appears it reached its maximum magnitude at 5.1 and is now at 5.5, and it may be breaking up. But oh geez, do I have a story for you. We are talking about Comet C2020 F3 Neowise. And you gotta love seeing these rather unrealistic comet brightness predictions. But I mean, come on, just imagine what a sight that would be. This is Tyler Durden Gray, and this is brought to us by Alex Lubers. Yes, magnitude -15. That would be brighter than the full moon. And hey, guess what? It is supposed to peak in the middle of July. Now, that will set off many bells for us because that would be Nostradamus AFRN. Right now.
Interesting. Cool. What else?
And so, May is definitely going to be exciting. I don't know if it's going to be any fun. So far, the empathy energy has been no fun whatsoever, at least for me. I don't know how you're doing. And so, you know, who knows who's going to survive 2020?
Nobody knows.
China's COVID-19 QR code surveillance state their phone-based systems entry and exit to neighborhoods and taxi cabs. So you now have to be confirmed not having COVID-19 to go into a cab
or
in a building
in China
with a QR code on your phone. So after you've been approved that you don't have it, so you have to go.
People are selling them on the black market.
People are lining up.
QR code.
People are lining up.
Yo, I got the QR code right here, man.
Yeah, you could be. I don't know if they've gone that far.
We gotta get a black. I
mean, think about it. They're in a communist state. If they get
more than 20 million jobs were wiped out during the month as coronavirus shut down the economy. The US has blocked efforts by the UN Security Council to agree to a pandemic resolution. Diplomats have been trying to back a call from the UN Secretary General for, among other things, a global ceasefire. And the EU wants a ban on non-essential travel to Europe to be extended until the middle of next month. EU countries started blocking foreigners from entering in the middle of March.
Go to London.
Thousands of Indian nationals are being repatriated from around the world. Special flights have been chartered to bring back expats from Singapore, Qatar, the UAE and Saudi Arabia. Their goal is to bring home at least 400,000 citizens. Indian naval ships have also been deployed to get people back from the Maldives.
My account mysteriously disappears on Google.
Dude, this data breach is huge, man. 22 million accounts is no soft thing.
Yeah, it sounds like there was like a real security problem there.
Well, because this academy apparently was trying to get accredited as a university, so it had to you get your social security number to tie.
Oh,
you.
yeah.
So this 22 million social security.
That's so weird. They got hacked or something. That's some kind of weird. A lot of hacking. Jobless rate surges, Great Depression level.
Of course, all this comes amid that sobering new toll on the economy, on American families. The new numbers tonight, unemployment now soaring to 14.7%. Tonight here, we are out across this country with families in food lines who never thought they would need this help. Here's Eva Pilgrim.
Fossil fuels. Air plasma. Propel itself without using any fossil fuels, potentially paving the way for a carbon-neutral air travel. It ionizes with microwaves, it compresses air, ionizes it with microwaves, generating plasma that thrusts it forward.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's pretty cool.
You just ionize fucking hydrogen?
It's kind of like nuclear power.
Yeah, is in real time. How do they figure out how to real-time ionize hydrogen uses fuel?
It sounds like they've already had the technology for a while, and you're just now finding out about it.
Well, I guess everybody is, because this came out a day ago. This article did.
Yeah. Well. Oh. Wait, when did this come in? 4 hours ago. Oh, yeah.
Hey yo, what is going on with the viewers of the tube? If you don't know by now, you definitely should. But I'm the host of the channel, Tyler, and are you ready for crypto content that hopefully keeps your TV or computer safe, unlike what these nutcases decided to do?
This thing here is called television.
It tells us what to do.
Television.
Mainstream media, you are the virus.
And this is what I think of your neurological linguistic programming bullshit.
We're not going to buy newspapers anymore. Bullshit propaganda. No longer will we be programmed.
I do not want to watch TV ever again.
Power to the people.
Wake the f*** up, Australia. This is what I think of the media. Well, it won't like, but you get the picture.
You know our 21st century rebellion. It's time for Chico Crypto.
You ain't gotta spend money.
Well, we gotta talk about it, as I won't be able to make a fully produced video on the topic until it happens. The Bitcoin halving 2020, which is scheduled to happen sometime Monday of next week, maybe even Sunday, depending on how things progress. So first, let's explore what is happening to the Bitcoin price. Since Monday, the price has been moving on up to the side. It began Monday at a low of around 8,640, and as of yesterday, we were testing 9.5K, past that, and then all the way up to 10K, an increase in just 4 days of almost 12.5%. Comparing Bitcoin with Stonk's biggest index, the Dow Jones BTC has seen better gains than the Dow. The Dow has only pushed up about 3% since its Monday low. So what's it going to be? Is BTC going to go on a weekend rally while the traditional markets close, creating one of those gaps which traders talk about oh so much from CME? Well, personally, I have a feeling we will see some more upwards movements, and it could have a pure FOMO rally, and it hit my original halving prediction I made 4 months ago, and I should have stuck with my original gut and never changed it when the pandemic came. Let's watch now. This is the miner's last chance to get 12.5 BTC per block. Come May 14th, it's only 6.25 BTC per block. Chinese miners and some other regions can sustain their operations at the 6K to 7K level with 12.5 BTC per block. But when the reward gets slashed, they become unprofitable. This is why I predict a price between 10K to 11.5K on the day of the event. Over 65% of the miners need the price to be at that level to be profitable businesses. So yep, it goes right back to the hash rate, my friends. And that hash rate, it has been peaking, my friends. Pulling out the 1 year chart since a major dip due to the global panic. The hash rate has recovered and is pushing right back to its all-time highs. So why is this happening? Well, for one, because yes, the price is increasing, which has both times pre-halving in the past in 2012 and 2016. But number two, like mentioned in the prediction clip, this is the last time in history miners will be able to get 12.5 BTC for solving a block. It's a miner rush before the split, which also happened in 2012. 2012, and 2016. 2016, just a couple months before the halving, hash rate was at 1.2 exahashes. On the day of the halving, July 9th, the hash rate reached 1.6 exahashes, an increase of 33%. In 2012, just a couple months before the halving, hash rate was at 20.5 terahashes. By the day of the halving, we were around 27 terahashes, an increase of 31%. And now today, since the low just a couple months ago in mid-March, we have pushed up from 94 exahashes to 120 exahashes, an increase of 27%. Man, we should have seen this coming with hash rate rebounding so quick. But what happens immediately after the halving each time like clockwork? Well, the hash rate takes a major dip. In 2016, the hash rate dipped from the peak of just over 1.6 exahashes down to the 1.4 exahash level in just 1 month. A minor dropout rate of 12.5% due to less rewards. Same thing can be seen after the 2012 halving. Hash rate peaked at around 27 terahashes, but dropped to a low of 20 terahashes in just 1 month. AX and BitMEX. But miners getting ready for big moves in the futures markets can be more clearly seen in the open interest category for futures, rather than the obvious bubbling volume. Open interest is the total number of outstanding derivative contracts. Unlike volume, which counts every buy and sell order, the total open interest does not count that, which provides a more accurate picture of the options trading activity, whether money flows into futures and options market are increasing or decreasing. And open interest across the futures exchanges has surged by 50% in just a month, from 2 billion in total open interest to over 3 billion in total open interest. So if the miners knew that this run was just built on Tether USDT and there is barely any new actual interest in Bitcoin, I mean, Google Trends, it's a great tool, and interest in Bitcoin globally is more when the price is going down than when the price is going up. We are almost past 10K, and people aren't searching for the term Bitcoin as much as they were than during the March flash crash. So what are the miners, aka massive BTC whales, doing and have been doing for the past months? Locking in low prices in futures contracts, as they knew the USDT prints and pump would come. Just yesterday morning, Tether decided to print another 100 million on the disgusting Chinese-controlled blockchain Tron. Yay! And those miners will cash out those futures contracts here soon, post-halving, and be able to pay for their operations for the next month or two while the price does go down. But long-term...
out for free.
Oh, that's cool.
Like
videos?
No, like fucking 4-week-long courses that are for free.
So like videos or
like classes? No, like I mean, yeah, they're videos in the classes. They're
like classes on video for free.
Yeah, 4 weeks long.
Are they trying to educate the public?
Sure, why not? There's a shit ton of them. Man. There's a bunch on the Woodrow. There's a bunch on the 8 weeks.
Rush hour traffic,
Intro to Deep Learning is $3,000. Yeah, register by June 18th. It's artificial intelligence. You don't learn anything about artificial intelligence.
I already know everything about that. So.
Oh yeah, you know how to program some deep learning?
Yes.
Well, they sell a device for it. It's an Amazon Basics device, actually, that you can buy and take a course through Amazon to figure out some deep learning stuff. Intro to Biochemistry, $3,000 plus. That's if you want to learn. You know, money's no option. No, it's
cheers, y'all.
Secondary if you want to learn.
Amen to that. Let's start this show.
We're doing that.
Oh,
it's called Hollow.
Hollow.
It's like the name. It's my buddy JD from back in the day. And I guess they're just hanging out. Not really. They talk a lot about stuff.
Well, this is life. You gotta fucking... We crave it. You know, Jerry Seinfeld in his new stand-up, he was talking about how if you go in a fucking plane above New York and you look in New York City, what do you see around New York City? Hills and the hills of land, unused land. It's like for some reason we just want to fucking just stack it on top of each other. Stack it. Everybody's crammed next to each other. Makes it easier to judge, is what he said.
What's sudden service again?
Sudden service?
Sudden service?
What do you mean?
Is it like a car place?
Leave sudden. Yeah, it probably is.
Yeah. Yep. Oh.
Ooh, have you ever tried checking 8chan news? 8kun.net. I don't know if it's still actually going. Oh shit! Here we go.
8chan.
8chan. There's a lot of weird shit on here. News. Most of the shit's weird though. Just like porn shit. But sometimes you can get on the off chance you can get some kind of crazy ass reporter on there. At least back in the day you used to. Like people who are banned in certain countries.
I was in a band once.
Yeah, let's not talk about that.
Well, there's nothing on the line except for these stupid things where the women are like doing their makeup to make it look like their mouth is above their mask. Have you seen this thing?
Oh my god. What the fuck?
It's kind of creepy.
That was the creepiest thing I've seen in my life.
Yeah. Just not a lot. I gotta find a new website or something.
The Epic Times, man.
Hold up. Let's play a game.
Countries defy stay-at-home orders to protect civil liberties. We like our Bill of Rights.
I personally don't like being told what to do. Let me put it that way.
We like our Bill of Rights. That's what I'm saying. Whoa. California governor orders mail-in ballots for November.
Mail-in ballots?
In-person voting to the... But there will be mail-in ballots apparently in California.
You want to mail your ballot in? You can mail it in. Alright, let's do this show. I gotta get a game in before we end.
You playing Call of Duty?
We didn't talk about Anonymous yet. I heard Q Anonymous was getting kicked off Facebook or something. Did you hear about that?
Wait, Anonymous?
QAnon.
Who's QAnon?
QAnon's like this guy that like basically gives you the inside scoop on what Trump's doing. But some people think it's just total BS.
Anti-Defamation League.org. QAnon is a wide-reaching conspiracy theory popular among a range of right-wing extremists and even some public supporters of President Trump.
Yeah, but no, they put out like, it's not like tweets, but QAnon's always putting out like messages like, this is what they're doing in the White House today. Like,
they believe world governments are being controlled by shadowy cabal of pedophiles who will eventually be brought to justice by President Trump.
Yeah, that's part of it. Yeah, but it's not really the full situation, and it's not they. I don't know. It's kind of this. It's almost like when you read
undertones of
what they say,
and xenophobia. You know, it's just funny to see this website that's like, you know, documenting them for other people.
Right. When you see it, it's almost like as if Trump writes it himself. Are we gonna be stuck in pre-match the whole time? Or?
Facebook removes accounts linked to QAnon 3 days ago. How QAnon, the bizarre post. You know, my mom, I was asking her about some guy named Mudda Musser. Mudda Musk is the name of the publication. And this guy got banned in Egypt recently. Well, not recently, like a long time ago. But he's still been posting shit, right? And this on the interwebs, deep webs. And I asked my mom about him, and she was like, oh, but sure, some people you have to understand when they tell people more than what the government tells the people, the people that it cause conflict, and that it's not good for a growing country. It really, it blew my mind. It's really thinking about the intricacies of it. So if you have a plan set in place for your country, and somebody comes in and is like, well, people think a little bit more, they're like all like being fidgety now and not working properly to fulfill the plan.
Yeah, democracy doesn't always work as quickly and effectively as dictatorships. But it doesn't mean that it's not worth it.
You shouldn't silence anybody, that's for sure. That's like, you have to definitely still work around those problems. If they
but like, new ideas, are gonna, not really, that was kind of shitty to be honest. I don't know how you just killed those guys.
Hard, man, shit. Those guys probably just have terrible phones.
Yeah, that's what I've been thinking this whole time, honestly.
Everybody has that.
Man, he's got a sniper, man.
Get rich, nigga.
That dude's a straight sniper.
Oh, snap. He's still just fucking like left and right.
Oh, my God.
You usually call your kill streaks or something, man. He's a fucking... He got airstrike. Oh, he's a fucking airstrike.
Oh, that's the war. Oh, man. That's distracted. The opposing team is good. Like, I think they've finally been stepping their game up out here.
Everybody's got time to train the military now, for sure. Let's see whose military is gonna come out as quarantine with the most buff.
Are you fucking serious? I think it might be like cell phone service. Like you have to be on like really good Wi-Fi to play this game.
Possibly. Yeah, that's definitely a big contributing factor. Because you have to. Otherwise, you're playing with bots.
Oh wait, I get the special gun now.
Did you know that some games, I figured this out like on this golf app that I downloaded on my phone a long time ago. Like some of the players that you play with in these apps aren't real. Some of them are just bots.
You think so?
Yeah, some of them are just for sure. If there's not enough people playing the server, you steal it. Like, you remember that app I was telling you about, the Your Sisters? The thing? The Sessions app?
Yeah.
It was like, there's a lot of fill for, like, new apps. They have, like, artificial, users. Robots.
Oh, right.
Users. Yeah,
just like Instagram followers and stuff. It's like to create that fake hype.
Well, not just that. It's like it's also for the user experience. Like if you're using an app and you want it to be filled up like one or two random ass people, it would be more true to life if there's only one or two random ass people playing the game. But like it would be good for the marketability of the app. The app needs to have everybody needs to be playing this game, and you need to think that everybody's playing this game for you to have a good time playing it.
Yeah, well, a lot of people play Call of Duty though. There's gotta be some. Oh man,
it's not just. This doesn't just pertain to Call of Duty. It's like every single app.
Well, yeah, you're right.
Like it has the same kind of concept. Like it wants to be populated. It wants to be well used and well received by the
enemy
public.
contact.
Yeah, and it's like definitely a challenge.
It'll fake those numbers if it means it gets actual users. Like you wouldn't download the app if it has less than 3-star reviews and a certain number of downloads. Like, it needs to please the downloader first, and then eventually, you gotta fake it till you make it,
Yeah, absolutely.
You runs down at the same time with robots, but now we really do got these million downloads, and we got these actual people playing.
I gotta get smarter at this game since the opponents are getting smarter. I'm gonna have to step it up. Not just run into these situations.
Oh, for sure. Can't even respect your power of the internet and your phone for
There's a guy. Let's get the snipe.
Pick it up, team.
Controls seem to be getting a little weird sometimes. I gotta aim better.
Alright. I'm gonna use the toilet, and then I'm gonna turn on the lift app to see who's out and about. And ride to the liquor store before it closes.
Oh. Are they still open till 10?
I thing. People have been wanting to go to two places. Either the friend's house to go party, or home from the friend's house to party, or actually three places. To go to the liquor store, get more liquor, to party.
Absolutely.
It's a party. This doesn't stop. You know what? I have a conspiracy that might interest you.
Okay.
You know this whole ibuprofen thing that ibuprofen because it intensifies the COVID-19.
Oh yeah, I've heard about that. Yeah, like I took some ibuprofen, and then that was like early on.
Yeah, it's just like one case. But people stopped buying ibuprofen. You know what they bought instead?
What? Tylenol.
Which has acetaminophen, which if you take too much of after you've been drinking, causes liver failure and death. Which then they could label as COVID-19 so they can get the money.
Well,
so I don't know. I'm just saying.
That's a lot of conspiracy.
That's a lot to loop in, but think about it, man. I'm not saying they did it just to get the money from labeling COVID-19, but people are drinking more often. And if you make them think that ibuprofen is bad and something that causes liver failure, if you take it while drinking is good, then they'll take the thing that's good in the eyes of the public and get liver failure and die.
Sounds like a horrible situation.
Reloading! Cover!
Man, they're like hiding out now. He's looking better. See, I've had like one defeat, and that's like the second defeat that I've had, so definitely not stepping my game up. I'm falling behind. Anyway, I just had to play another game. For some reason, I just have to do it. You know, sometimes. So let's see how Streamlabs is looking. Still looking good. Still going good. We got 4 up. That's pretty good. And especially since we're going to Facebook, YouTube, and everything else. I'm going to jump off here. I'll let y'all later.